Hey, what's up, Light Keepers? Today I'm gonna teach you an intermediate choreo to Strong by Fred again.
You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be so strong.
Now give me a thumbs up and let's jump into it. This is another impacting light show choreo, and so if you don't know what impacting is or what kind of thumb lights you need or what the function of the thumbs are, then make sure you check out my other video titled What is Impacting, where I dive into all the depths of these thumb lights. Okay, so the song starts off with You Don't Have to Be So Strong. And so with my right hand, I'm gonna point at you, and this left hand is kind of just chilling behind it. So it goes you don't, and when you go don't, the right hand is gonna point up, and as you do that, it's gonna trigger this backhand to open. So it goes, you don't. And then right after that, what you're gonna do is, the motion is gonna look like this. It's gonna go, whoop. So what that is essentially the backhand is doing a pinky whip. And if you don't know whips, then you definitely wanna watch my tutorial, how to whip, before you jump into this, because this is an intermediate choreo that uses a lot of them. It goes, you don't. What the right hand is doing is it's kind of coming across and it's like scooping this shape right here. So the right hand starts this whip shape. It makes like a U almost, and then it ends up on top of the left hand. So it's like this. It starts this U shape, and then as you get to about here, you close it. And your right hand should end up on top of the left hand with your right palm facing down and your left palm facing up. So again, it goes, you don't have to be so strong. And so right after that, we're gonna click our blue light on right here, and we're going to drop it down like this, rotate it around, and right when we get here, we're going to scoop it underneath. Okay, so this is essentially another whip too. You throw it down and like this. Okay, that's pretty much a forward whip or an index whip. But instead of using the fingers, we're using our thumb. So it should make like this little scoop. Okay, so it goes, you don't have to be so strong. So again, we click it on, scoop it around, and then we're gonna pop it out as we move our right hand that way. Then we're gonna rotate this thing up, and as we rotate the blue up, we're gonna open this right hand. So it goes from here to open. Okay, next what we're gonna do is we're going to squeeze down like this, and as we squeeze that, this blue hand is gonna do another whip, okay? So we're gonna tuck the blue thumb into our knuckle as we do a whip like this. So that is essentially an index whip, also known as a forward whip. So from right here, as we squeeze the blue, we're gonna whip, and then we're gonna end up in this position here. So as you whip it, you're going to whip it around the thumb, and you're gonna close the fingers around the thumb. And if possible, while you're doing that, you wanna keep the blue light shining at the viewer the entire time. So again, from right here, it goes squeeze and whip. So notice as I squeeze it down, as I'm whipping, right when I start closing that whip behind, I open the front fingers. So if the fingers were separate, it would look like this. It would go boom. Okay, so from right here, it goes grab, whip, open. Okay, and then this is an easy move. You just point the light down as you squeeze those other fingers. So it goes bop, 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 bop. And then from here, you're going to roll out that thumb as you shift your right hand over this way. And then off camera, what I'm doing is I'm closing this hand. So I'm closing this hand. And as I come in, I come ready to click on the red right here. So you bring that red in strong, no pun intended. And you roll it in. And when you roll it in, you wanna move this left hand to be a trigger for that. So if it's exaggerated, you go boom, right? But it's gonna be a small motion, just boom. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get into this C shape here. I like to call it a C shape like this, but with the elbow up. And so you push down that red, and then you're gonna do an isolation. So if you're looking at the red light, treat that as the isolation point, okay? So we're gonna move the isolation point down here, and then we're gonna close around it. And so we're moving the entire arm down as we do that. Next, we're just gonna go in the exact same direction back up. So we move the entire arm up as we keep that red isolated right there. And then we're going to push it up. So essentially it just goes down, down, up, up. Okay, so like this, it would look like down, down, up, up. Immediately after that, we stick our index finger up on this hand and then all 4 fingers up on the back hand, okay? So it goes boom, and then you are going to put them both vertical. So you're gonna drop your elbows. Then you're gonna close all of the fingers, boom. You're gonna knuckle roll this red light up, and as you do that, your blue light is gonna be inside of your fist and it's gonna catch it right there. And then you're gonna roll that one up as you go into a hold function. Now, this is where impacting gets a little hard with the hold function combos. And so if you wanna get direct feedback from me, then go to learngloving.com and I'll teach you exactly how to do this. So this is what the combo looks like. From this position right here, gonna roll up into the blue, roll that one up, and we click and hold it. Then we're gonna click our red light on, bring it under and behind this hand, and then we're just gonna click it. And it should go into mode 2. If you let go of the blue one, it should also go into mode 2. And then we go into wonton figure 8s. So a little faster, it goes blue, red, behind, and then wonton figure 8s. Now, this is definitely on the easier spectrum of hold function combos. And so just keep practicing it and you'll get it eventually. So one more time, it goes starting from here, it goes roll it up, palm click that blue, roll it up, standard click the red, bring it around and underneath, and you let go of both and you go into the wonton figure 8s. Now the wonton figure 8s I also go way more in detail on in my other video, how to do liquid 8 and wonton figure 8s. And so I'm not gonna jump into that again. You could watch that video on your own time. So let's take it all from the top. So we'll go through it really slow. It goes, you don't have to be so strong. And you click that blue on as you come in this way and you scoop it around. Then we go out and up. Here we're gonna do our whip as we open, and then it goes down, up, down, up. Then we're gonna roll it out as we go red. In, down, down, up, up. And then we go all our fingers out as we put them vertical. Then we close them, roll that red up as we click that blue on, roll it up, click and hold it as we switch to the red and then go into wontons. All right, now let's try it with a little music. You don't have to be so strong. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Roll, switch. In, down, down, up, up, fingers. In, roll, blue. Wontons. You don't have to be 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Out. 1, 2. In. 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't have to be so strong. 2, 3, 4. All right, great job. Now let's try it full speed with the lights off.
You don't have to be so strong.
Now this was definitely a more intermediate combo because you had to know whips, impacting, and hold function combos. So make sure you watch all of those videos again if you need any more specific help. Now go and leave an impact on somebody's world today. I'll see you next time.